So, I haven't posted a video in quite a while. We've been kind of in the middle of relocating. So, we sold our house, bought a new house. We moved 4 hours north. And now today, we've got our first real snowstorm. It's been snowing for 4 days, but anyway, just to get everybody caught up. So, to move all our chickens, I converted that into a chicken coop, and that's how we got all the chickens up here. And right now I'm still cleaning up a little bit. I mean, we only got like 4 or 5 inches, but enough. So you got to kind of do something with it. The ground's not frozen yet, so. But a couple things I've been working on since we got here is that thing over there took on water and had water in the oil. So only one cylinder had water in it, and stuck a camera down in the cylinder and couldn't find anything wrong. So pulled the head off. Thought for sure I was going to find a blown head gasket. Nope. Thought for sure I was going to find a cracked head. Nope. But as it turns out, I didn't get the whole story. That thing overheated, and when it shut off in the water, it created a vacuum and sucked water up, but only on the starboard side. And of course, the way that's an oldie, that's an 82, so the way the manifold risers are on that, they're in the back, not in the middle like the newer ones. So the first cylinder to get water in it was number 7 on the starboard side. So that's what happened with that, because there's no exhaust flappers. They're gone, rotted away or what have you, and that's the reason why the water got up in there. But anyway, that's almost all back together, but the weather has been kind of hindering me from getting it done. So in the meantime, we got this thing. This is a 2021 BMS Colt 700 Tractor Supply Special. That's what that is. So the story goes, it just shut off and then it wouldn't start, and it turned over funny. So when I got it here, of course, the first thing I did was hit the key, and yeah, you could hear it. It didn't sound right. So got the camera out, started poking around, looked in, pulled the spark plug out, looked in the cylinder, and quickly saw 2 marks on the top of the piston. And then when I turned the camera around, looked up, 2 bent valves out of 4, only the intake side. So pulled it all apart, pulled the valves out of it, and you can see it better like that. You can see it's bent. Same with that one. It's not showing up very well on the camera, but now you can really see it. So we got parts ordered for that. So what bent the valves? That was the question. So before I took anything apart, I lined up the timing marks. So there's you gotta pull all this crap out, the seat and all that, to get to the side cover, and in here is a timing mark on the flywheel, and on the top of the head, in that hole right there, there's the other timing mark. Okay, well, I lined up the timing marks, everything seemed to be okay, but then when I pulled the rocket cover off the top of the head, I realized the lobes on the cam were not facing in the right direction. And no matter what I do, I cannot make the decompression mechanism line up with that and have it work. So in that little hole right there is supposed to be a pin. This piece is pressed on to the camshaft. It got hot and this turned and it sheared off that little pin. So the lobes on top dead center are supposed to both be facing down like that on the compression stroke, and they weren't. They were more like that. So it was off. So that's what bent the valves. Near as I can tell, in this Tractor Supply special, this is supposed to be an Arctic Cat motor that's in this thing. Because when you go to look up the parts for it, everything comes back Arctic Cat. I don't know how true it is, but so I got parts ordered. I got a new head gasket. I got a new gasket coming there for the cam gear cover, and I got a new camshaft coming because can't reuse that. Not knowing exactly where that's supposed to line up. I mean, yeah, I could press that off and put it back on, and then probably well, you couldn't lock it in place because there's no pin left. But anyway, so that's that. So if you guys ever get one of these things and it just shuts off on you, oh, I should add, when I went to go drain the oil out of this thing to pull that side cover and drain the coolant out of it, there was less than a quart of oil left in that crankcase, maybe a half a quart at best. And coolant, I don't think I got a pint. So it was low on coolant, low on oil, and I got an idea that's why it got hot. So anybody has one of these things and you have that same problem, be checking your cam gear. I guess it's a common problem with these things, that they get hot and turn, and then you bend a valve. So luckily it didn't poke a hole in the piston, but yeah. So on that note, and it's snowing again. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but yeah, snowing again. So yeah, if anybody has that same issue on a Mercruiser, that's a 5.0, and you're wondering how you got water in the cylinder, don't condemn the motor until you check that. The newer ones that have the exhaust riser in the middle of the exhaust manifold, you probably get water in all the cylinders on that one side or both sides, depending on how bad it is. But so yeah, the customer left that part out that it overheated and shut off. So yeah, that's all I got for now. When we start putting all this crap back together, I'll be back.